Did you know Matthew Perry has a book about his life? He wrote this book, his journey from his childhood till his addiction, and after all his recovery after many years. Name of book is Friend, Lovers and Terrible Things, and is published in 2022 and has 272 pages.
I didn't watch the show and haven't watched the show because I could go drinking, opiates, drinking, cocaine. Like I could tell season by season by how I looked.
I suggest you read this book. You will know real Chandler Bing. And actually, the thing was so interesting for me. Life of Chandler was copy of his real life. All issue he had in childhood with his parent and family, his addiction. With this book, you will see how addiction is so deep and can people struggle with that. I was just thinking why Matthew is not deserve himself to have a normal and good life, and always he ran away from happiness, and you know always he going through addiction very badly, very deeply. A couple of times he was about to die from addiction. But this is really a good question. Why we are not deserve ourselves for good thing, for love, for happiness, for peace? This is good question you ask from yourself. He many times tried to quit. He went to addiction center many time, but he was very deeply addicted to drug and drinks, so it was very hard for him to come out of it. Even for sometimes he could be clean for a long time, even years, like a couple of years, but his addiction was coming back. Even sometimes he was helping people to recover from addiction, but something was happening in his life and he was going back to his addiction again and again. I read this book and I was very touched with his life and his struggling, and I noticed we cannot really judge these people them because they are struggling, even they hate that life and that addiction, but sometimes it's really tough to come out of that because can be very deep and complicated. Matthew, same as Chandler, he was thinking he should be funny and make people laugh and get attention of people. And deep inside, he believe he don't deserve uh, people's love. So that's why he was always looking for attention. Actually, maybe this was one of the reason he become actor and follow his father job. But even he become very famous, and many years since childhood he was getting therapy and consolation. It was very hard for him to change this mindset, which he's worthy and he loved. Was stuck with addiction and going back to that issue many times. His addiction put his career in danger, even his relationship. Many of his relation, just broke up because of his addiction. With this book, you learn a lot, and I notice the addiction is not just drug and it's not just drinks. It can be many kind of addiction we are struggling with. Sometimes even we have an addiction to choose some kind of people to make us insecure. No better Matthew Perry. Read this book, and if you want to know me better, subscribe and watch my videos. Thank you for coming with me in all this journey and all these videos.